Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I am very excited to do this reading today. First of all, I know that some of you are new to the channel, so welcome. I have been feeling this new wave of visionaries that are starting their journey towards their new earth purpose, towards their new earth vision. They're awakening to a higher reality. They're starting to see the higher perspective. And I know you have been inquiring for, well, we're waiting for the mission. Where is the mission? What are we going to do? So today I want to talk about our new earth purpose. Okay, this entire channel is specifically for, well, Ascension. Okay, the planetary ascension, the ascension of Mother Gaia, but also your individual purpose, because every single one of us is a piece of the puzzle. Okay, every single one of us brings a unique brick. Okay, we're building the new earth. This channel is for the new earth creators. This is not a love and light kind of place. And the reason why I'm saying this, because it's very common for this, what we call the starseeds, the light workers, to be ungrounded, okay, because of how difficult it is for us to grasp the concept of Earth altogether, right? So it's something that starts very early on, where we kind of reject our human existence and we dissociate. But the more grounded you are, the more you can serve your purpose, the more you can shine your light. Okay, if you aren't grounded, what's going to happen is you're going to lack motivation. You're likely going to be like maybe depressed, or you're going to have health issues. So you're not going to be able to truly be your full self if your foundation is broken. Okay, and this is something that I'm witnessing very much in what we call the spiritual community. I personally no longer, well, I do not resonate with most of the teachings out there. I'm a very grounded guide, very grounded mentor. My personal background is in engineering. I have Earth all over my chart, so I'm here to help you ground your visions. Okay. Another distinction is some of us have more feminine energy and others have more masculine energy, but we all have feminine and masculine energy. Those of you who have been on this channel for quite some time, you guys know what I'm talking about. But the tendency for those who are embodying more of the feminine energy is to have a unstable foundation. Okay, this is the biggest energetic block that we have had to clear over the past at least 2 to 3 years in order for us to ground our visions. Okay, so the feminine energy is the visionary, the creative life force, is the abundant energy that just creates everything into existence, births everything into existence, right? And so the masculine energy is the support, is the protector, is the provider, the builder. Now, on the other side of the collective, the issue has been their disconnection with their heart space. So even though they may have built certain things or certain businesses or certain creations into existence, it was not aligned with their heart, with their true purpose, with their true self. So at the end of the road, at the end of the journey, I feel like the more masculine collective, they are right now at a place where they want to take everything that they have learned, but use it in a way that feels more expensive. We're approaching the full moon in Sagittarius, so we're going to talk about that. Creative, expensive, joyful, more aligned with their heart, something that brings them true fulfillment. And fulfillment truly comes from the higher, something higher, right? The higher energy centers, the higher aspects of ourselves. Because if you're stuck in the lower aspects of ourselves, which are the ego, survival, pleasure-based, they are never going to be fulfilling, right? Because it's just, you're going to remain stuck in a cycle, in the 3D cycle. And so you need to, in order to ascend, you need to transcend the ego and allow your energy, your life force energy, to flow through you via the heart. The heart is the bridge between the two worlds. Okay, I was not expecting to make such a long introduction, but maybe it's necessary. So my focus today is going to be the building of the new earth, and how each energies, how aligned they are with this master co-creation, and anything that wants to come through. Okay, before we get started, so today we're going to work with the Inner Child Vision, Inspirational Visions Tarot, which some of you guys know it's my absolute favorite. We're going to work with the Mother Gaia Tarot Oracle as well. The other day I was looking at my channel, and I was going back to the first video that I did. So this channel, it started out with the intention to heal the inner child. This has always been my goal, okay? Help you ground your visions, but also connect you to your inner child, bringing in this joy, this creativity, this purity of the soul, right? In this murky, dark world, right? And to keep you connected to it, to keep you inspired, to keep you motivated to just not give up. So ever since, I haven't stopped. That was like 2 years ago. There was a turning point in the journey where we started talking about the twin flame journey. And I just want to give briefly my perspective, because it's something that, even though I no longer believe in it, it's a belief system, right? It's like the mind, it's not the truth, it's not rooted in truth. I still keep the content there because it's a stepping stone, okay? It's a developmental part of our journey. But what I believe today is that the twin flame journey just really mirrors back to you how ungrounded you are in your vision, right? And it's there to help you heal certain aspects of yourself that you see mirrored in another person. Once you graduate out of that cycle, there are other lessons. Okay, there are other lessons. There's still some more healing to be done. However, you already have a sense of purpose. Okay, you are connected to a sense of purpose, which maybe in the past may have been a particular person, right? Your purpose may have been to be in union with a specific person. And even though that is a purpose in itself, right? Your individual purpose is your own transformation, okay? Is your own embodiment of who you most are at the core. That is really what purpose is all about, right? Of course, you can add all sorts of toppings on top of it, but your core soul frequency, that is your purpose. And then you add some gifts in there, you add some creativity, and you add some expression, and you add the outward expression of yourself. But your purpose is to be in alignment with your core soul frequency, okay? There's an active purpose, and then there is the alignment part of it. And this is what I do. This is what I help you with, okay? If you are called to work with me, I can help you uncover that with a one-on-one session. And if you're already involved in the journey, I would highly recommend to work one-on-one in my mentorship, because that's where we truly go at the next level, and we remove all the blocks that may have prevented you from being fully on your mission. Okay, really help you ground your vision. So if you feel cold, if you feel drawn to do that, everything will be pinned in the description box below, and they'll be open all throughout summer season. Both masculine and feminine. I work with both energies right now. They both have. I've been working with the masculine collective for the most part, but right now I'm open to both energies, and they're very different, right? My work is very tailored to your own unique individual expressions. Okay, it's not going to follow some sort of a template, or I'm not going to lure you into anything that is not authentic to you. This is the last thing that I wanted to share. Is there okay, that was something that I wanted to share with regards to the twin flame journey, is that because this path, okay, there is no roadmap. Okay, it's off the beaten path. I think I'm even going to call this off the beaten path. We have used the twin flame journey as a sort of a roadmap. Okay, and there are so many readers out there, and they're still reading, and they're still doing readings. Why? Because stepping into the uncertainty is freaking uncomfortable, right? When you are in the twin flame journey, you know that, okay, so there's this ascension thing, and you kind of follow a path, right? You kind of follow this path of union. When you step out of that, it can feel very destabilizing, because you no longer have a quote unquote roadmap. You need to rely on God. You need to rely on source. This is what we do. Okay, the template is you. The template is us. We are here. We are shifting the paradigm, but we are first embodying that new paradigm, which is new. We don't see it out there, right? So again, through my work, I help you embody your unique frequency, and then you turn it into a blueprint, and you turn it into your own template, and you are the way shower. We are the creators of the new earth. There is no place where we can look outside of ourselves and be like, okay, I'm going to copy that blueprint. Okay, maybe those coming after us will be able to use our experience and our wisdom to kind of carve their own path, right? But for us, which are the first waves, it has been very, very difficult. Okay. But I feel like we are, okay, so let's go with the feminine collective. I feel like we are stepping into an energy of, we are okay with the uncertainty. I feel like the certainty is something that you are creating for yourself. It's not outside of yourself. Oh gosh, this is so powerful. I feel like I don't even want to I feel like I don't even want to pull cards for that. That came through so clearly. So where the feminine collective is at right now is you are creating your own certainty, your own foundation, your own you are the compass. Oh, this is a nice one. Hearth. Safety, comfort, spiritual connection. Oh, we can finally see. Okay. Hearth. So earth and heart, which means that you are both grounded and connected to your heart, and you feel very safe. I feel like this is an altar, right? Like you're very connected to your to source, to God, source energy. And by the way, if you're using the word the universe, okay, this is very new agey spirituality. What is the universe? The universe is everything, right? Even non-benevolent beings are in the universe. So if you pray to the universe, you're praying to literally everything in the universe. So no, like go straight to source, go straight to God, go straight to your spiritual connection, but become more discerning about what that is. But I feel like it's this gives me an energy of just straight channel to source. And we have the moon as well. I keep it. And let's see for the masculine, then we're going to see messages for this full moon in Sagittarius, but it's like I'm getting a very detached from the world, but yet very grounded. For the masculine, we have the B, which is community, cooperation, and sweetness. What did I just say? Like the masculine collective is looking for It's looking for more sweetness in their life. It's looking for like to integrate their feminine energy into whatever it is that they're doing. And so this means that this can translate in the material realm as collaboration or cooperation, or coming into some sort of a sense of community, or collaborating with feminine energy to build their new projects, to build something. Community, cooperation, and sweetness. So this is almost like, you see, like this feels like the honey, like that the feminine energy has cultivated, if we can use that word, and this is like the masculine coming. Oh, patience, reassessment. It's kind of flipped through, you know. And this feels like the masculine energy. It's like, oh, wait, what is that vision of yours? Let me, I'm interested. Because it feels very mature. It feels like something that's been cemented. It feels like it's something that has been that you've been working on for so long. Okay, planning, setting intention, and optimism. This is okay. This card screams Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius is very optimistic. I feel like the masculine collective is like they're envisioning their next, I'm hearing next phase of their life, the next chapter. This is huge. Okay, we have altar. There's something very specific about the altar. Building an altar. Okay. So the masculine collective is definitely looking at their next phase, planting seeds, setting intentions, but being very optimistic. Okay. I feel like a lot of them are coming out of a period of time that felt quite chaotic. For the feminine, it felt uncertain. For the masculine, it felt chaotic. And now they're looking at, well, now that this is complete, now that this chapter has been completed, now that they're out of this, what's my next step? And the more they connect with that energy, the more they visualize where they want to go, the more their heart is going to lead them to more sweetness in their life. So they're not going to chase like ego goals. They're not going to chase material-based distractions. It's very chill energy, I must say. It's very calm. I like it. Okay, what was my intention? So I wanted to look for the feminine collective, any advice with regards to the energy that's shifting with this full moon. Home is where your spirit dwells, yo. I can't. Like, this is too. And the masculine, okay, this is so beautiful. The masculines, we have Knight and the Dragon. Feel the power. So they have definitely coming to their power. And for the feminine is like truly feeling at home within themselves and with spirit. Okay, home is where your spirit dwells. This is like us feeling good within themselves, in their body, in their, like, not needing external energies to complete them or to it's like even feels like their vision feels quote unquote complete, right? It's like there's a sense of self-trust. Make your home a sacred sanctuary where you feel comfortable to relax and hang your hat. It should reflect your own personal taste in every way. Create a beautiful environment where you can invite your friends in to visit for a tea and walk your garden paths. You will be able to go there to do your exciting. Make yourself a wonderful special room, like this altar over here. Make yourself a wonderful special room. You will be able to go there to do your exciting creative work when inspiration beacons you. And let's read for the masculine. It feels very optimistic, okay? So Sagittarius energy is very optimistic, very expensive, very action-oriented as well. So do take advantage of these energies to propel you forward, to make an offer, to make a move, to make to initiate a certain project, right? To start that creative project, to join forces, to whatever it is that you need to do. Use this energy to propel you forward. Stand up to battle the threatening dragons of life. These monstrous evil creatures come in, I don't agree, dragons are nice. These monstrous evil creatures come in many forms. Sickness, wrongdoings, untruths, to name a few. You are a superhero. So be not afraid to wear your shining armor to shield you from the ferocious blasts of fire. If you have not been courageous in the past, now is the time to be the master of your fate. Exert an effort to become healthy in mind and body so that you can defeat these monstrous and belligerent, I don't know how to pronounce that, beasts. You will be glad to make a stand to right the wrongs and heal the world for yourself and others. Yes, you can do this through the strength of spirit and will. This is a true hero. Okay, the last message that I wanted to leave you guys with is I've been feeling a lot this energy of injustice lately. And there is this, this fire, for me, it feels like the fire to want to stand up for those who cannot, to want to, I don't want to say balance the karma, but a lot of us, and, I'm going to include myself and also the feminine collective, we have gone through experiences where we have been placed in the position of a victim, from the opposite side, from the opposition. And that has ignited a spark within us to start revolutions, to start projects. A lot of the things that I created, they were birthed out of anger, out of pure rage. Okay. If you have not transmuted, this is okay. I'm going to leave you guys with this. We have the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate beginning, and the Four of Wands, which is stability. Okay. So, if you have not healed your root chakra, and if you have not transmuted the anger that you feel towards humanity at large, you're not a light worker, because you would be spiritually bypassing. You would not be connected to the truth. Okay, you would be in illusions. You would be in the illusion of being passive. Like, anger is everything. Anger is what initiates action, right? Is the base. It's the base emotion. Is at the root. That's how we. If that is blocked, then nothing. Then the energy cannot flow, right? And if you have not tapped into that energy, if you have not tapped into that anger, then you're just floating around, afraid to get your hands dirty, for lack of a better word. But that is your key to building, to your purpose. Okay, anger, standing up against injustice, creating from that place of stability. Okay, maybe that's the Four of Wands here, is like, okay, the Four of Wands, the reverse, is ungrounded. Okay, it's like I don't have a sense of stability in the world. I don't feel safe in the world because of everything that we see. And at the same time, it's almost like this energy of powerlessness where, I cannot do anything about it. Yo. This is the energy that I've been feeling for like 10 days at least, maybe a little bit less, a week. It's the energy of grounding your purpose through feeling stable. But the way we feel stable is when we acknowledge what is truly underneath and what keeps us ungrounded, which is the fear to feel all those suppressed emotions, okay? Because we are highly sensitive, because we are empaths, because we feel too much that most people freaking ignore, okay? We have been sponges from our karmic family's environment from childhood, so we carry their burdens, we carried their burdens, okay? We have healed a massive chunk of that, like 89, 90%. And if some stuff come up, it's like, that's just residual, but we have cleared a lot of those energies, and we have transmuted a lot of those karmic energies. But then there are the injustices out into the world, right? And the injustices that have been soul growth lessons for us, right? Forgiveness, letting go. They may have been from the past lives. They may have been initiators towards your purpose. They may have been, there were soul choices. There were important elements. They were placed there for your purpose. Ace of Wands for me is like purpose. It's like an idea. It's a spark of inspiration, but it's like very fiery. Sagittarius, we're moving forward. Sagittarius is the most wise of the fire signs, right? Because Aries is impulsive, Leo is kind of like still performative, but Sagittarius is wise. Sagittarius can show us the direction. Sagittarius knows, like Sagittarius has been through the fire, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so there is an energy of groundedness, maturity that's coming through. Very stable, again, very, very stable. I feel like this is the energy that we have been wanting to channel for so long. It feels tangible. It feels like it's like the dust has settled. And I'm almost getting, I'm almost getting an energy of a little bit of like a burnout, which comes from like pressure relief. You know, when you come out of a situation that has been very stressful or very like exhausting, there's a phase with this moon. Okay, there's a phase where there's a rest happening, but like an active rest, right? I feel like there's still a lot of creativity going on, a lot of action over here with this masculine collective. It feels like it's very much like it's not passive, okay? It's like this is action. It's taking action towards the new earth. Do we want to see some timelines for coming together and collaborate and work together? Again, take this as it resonates for you, for your own personal journey. You can relate to this for your own internal energies. But I just want to see like the way the energy is right now, okay? Because it feels like both are just very much connected to in their own energy. They have withdrawn from energies that were 100%. They have both withdrawn from energies that were just depleting them. They have their power back. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the page is like a new beginning, but it is like materialized, practical, grounded. When can we see more of this unfolding, like in the physical realm, in the 3D? You see, like these visions that we see, whatever happens in spirit is like it's like a different time, right? And the more we align with our core soul frequency, and the more we raise in vibration, the more we increase the speed, right? But if we try to do things from the 3D, we're just spinning our wheels. It's not how it works, right? The more we transmute lower energies, the more we stay grounded, because that's the only way that we can stay grounded. That's the only way that you can transmute is by staying grounded. The more you're grounded, the more grounded you are, the higher you can go. Truly, the wisest teachers, the wisest mentors out there are the ones who are freaking grounded. Nine of Swords. Okay. So from Sagittarius full moon, 4 of Swords, 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Eight of Swords, 4 to 8 weeks. No, I'm really feeling like 4 weeks, like maximum, from where like we can see things more grounded. Like our creations, our visions, yours. projects or on your passions. I feel like the masculine collective is like going to gain huge clarity with, and the first one is again is a lot of rest as well, but like an active rest, because the Page of Pentacles is she's kind of like laid back, but she's still alert, right? The Lovers, which could be the Lovers is it Gemini? Yeah, so but also for me the Lovers is like summertime. It's odd. It's like it doesn't want to. What I'm hearing is like it's there. It's like it's not in the future. It's not in the future. Okay, give me a funny card. The High Priest. It's like you know the answer. You just see like give me a funny card. High Priestess. You know the answer. Anyway, so this is what I have for you today. I look forward to seeing you soon in the next one. I would really encourage you to comment down below if this message resonated. There used to be a lot more activity on this channel, but because there has been a lot of like movement and change and people evolve in different places, in different spaces, there hasn't been as much for the past 6 months, but I'm definitely with this Ace of Wands over here, we are definitely coming back to a place of it's like restoring. There's a reset. There is like restoring how things have been, but better. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a lot more joy, creativity, and engagement in the community. So thank you so much for being here. Some of you, I'm gonna cry, but some of you have been here from the very beginning. Okay. And I am truly grateful for you. I'm truly grateful for being on this journey, even though it has been and it still is quite hard sometimes. But now, especially with this community card and the Four of Wands, I feel like things are becoming more solid, things are becoming more real, and it's definitely a sense of security, safety, okay, more comfort. It doesn't have to be like a battle anymore, okay? It's like with Masters, we've come into our power. We've mastered these lessons where we have to take our power back. And the more you're in your power, the more you can shine your light. The more you're in your power, the more your heart can expand. Okay, it goes together. If you are disempowered, okay, but you're like love and light and shining, it's not like you need power. You need your light to shine. You need power for your light to shine with intensity, with brightness, right? Otherwise, your light will just dim. You need foundation to create whatever it is that you want to create and to have an impact in the world. You need clarity for your vision in order to initiate and move forward. This can be initiation. I feel like a lot of this energy is like our visions just coming out into the world and being birthed over the next 4 weeks. I'm really seeing that so clearly. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.